Quietness about its 2022 parted from Lori Harvey. I just coordinated my absolute first film in Statement of Faith 3. Applause. Just after that, I went through my absolute first open separation. Michael B. Jordan, the Hollywood heartbreaker, has at last ended his quietness and spilled the steaming hot tea on what went down among him. And the dazzling Lori Harvey, prepare yourselves for a dangerous disclosure that will leave you as eager and anxious as can be. It's an obvious fact that Michael was totally squashed when he and Lori tapped out. The man was suffocating in distress, while Lori then again quickly continued on and found comfort in the arms of, in all honesty, the dapper entertainer Damson Idris. Discuss a fast bounce back, however, presently following some serious time staying quiet about his feeling. Michael has concluded that now is the right time to uncover reality behind their evidently wonderful romantic tale. Gracious. Yes, you heard that right. He's going to uncover the stunning subtleties that make the strings of their affection disentangle. So what precisely did this Hollywood heartbreaker spill? And who gracious who played the breaker of hearts in this tempestuous romantic tale? Prepare to be whisked away as we make a plunge into the enrapturing universe of Michael and Lori's relationship. I was sufficiently fortunate to have a ton of work, and I'm a firm devotee is what's for you is for you. To give you a little setting, we should stir things up around town button and jump profound into the enthralling story of Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey's relationship. Everything started at an air terminal in Atlanta, Georgia, when they were seen and shot together not long before the enchanted Thanksgiving season in November 2020. Months of wild hypothesis kept us as eager and anxious as can be until that remarkable day when the couple chose to release their adoration on the virtual world. On January 10, 2021, they took to Instagram and favored our screens with spellbinding photographs that ruled out uncertainty. Once they made it official on Instagram, it resembled a conduit of delightful pics. Opened up, Michael couldn't avoid sharing depictions of him and his darling all cuddled up, presenting some serious relationship objectives. And hang on close, since there was even an energetic video of them skipping in the snow that made them smile like insane laughter. Currently, here's the most fascinating part. Michael isn't generally one to parade his connections in broad daylight. Yet Lori was the exemption that made him disrupt every one of the guidelines. He gladly posted pics of her left and right, not heaping down on the I love yous in a meeting. He let the cat out of the bag that he's just putting it out there, since he's at long last found an affection so genuine that he maintains that the entire world should see it. In one more real visit with individuals, Michael focused on why he decided to open up to the world about his sentiment. Regardless of his typical craving for security, he conceded that while he actually esteems his own space, something about was being with Lori that made him need to let everybody in on their satisfaction. Yet unfortunately, all beneficial things should reach a conclusion following 18 months of being the exemplification. 2 or 3 objectives. Michael and Lori chose to head out in different directions and adventure down various ways. And let me tell you, since their separation hypothesis has been going crazy with everybody attempting to translate the explanation for their split, it resembles a ceaseless round of surmus reality that has everybody humming with interest. Assuming you've been monitoring these two lovebirds, you'll realize they gave us the feeling that their relationship was going great. There were not a single evident warnings to be found in light of the fact that only a couple of months before their separation sensation they were tied in. With praising their affection, they posted pics and recordings of their commemoration, radiating with joy and veritable euphoria. I mean, truly, it's like they were laying out a completely flawless picture of adoration, and afterward, bam, they head out in a different direction. It has us all scratching our heads and frantically looking for answers. What turned out badly accomplished something occur in the background that we're not mindful of now. Assuming you're feeling that Lori's dad, Steve Harvey, assumed a part in their separation, since he didn't endorse Michael. Well, reconsider. Turns out Steve Harvey likes Michael. As well as loves him in a meeting, Steve admitted that he attempted to track down motivations to despise Michael. Yet he just couldn't, as per Steve. Michael is a certifiable fellow. And he can't help but concur this person is definitely not a delegate. He is truly who he seems, as though this man was earnest, and it's demonstrated to be a super decent hero man. I'm truly, look, I'm pulling for him. Yes for them. At one point, an insider uncovers that Michael and Lori are both encountering gigantic deplorability. In spite of their excruciating split, there's no denying the waiting adoration between them. Now our source didn't spill every one of the beans about the real purpose for their split, yet they gave us a little look into the relationship elements. Clearly Michael was good to go to take things to a higher level and put a ring on it. That's right. He was prepared to commit for the long stretch. Word has it that he went through some serious self-awareness during their time together, opening up genuinely more than ever. Yet hold up, in light of the fact that there's more going on, a dear companion of Lori spilled the tea to individuals, uncovering that responsibility wasn't precisely her favorite. See, she has huge dreams and desires in her profession as the supervisor woman behind Spin by LH. In light of the fact that Lori believes individuals should recognize her for what her identity is, and not similarly as somebody joined to a celebrity, she needs to lay out her own character and become famous. As per our insider, Lori had a critical point in time while they were making arrangements for the future. She understood they weren't in total agreement. She actually needed to have a great time, be free, and investigate life as far as possible. Hello, we can't blame a young lady for needing to spread her wings right where it counts. Lori recognizes that Michael is an astonishing fellow, and she's truly mooched that circumstances didn't pan out. I feel that truly applies to our circumstance. And you realize we simply have a truly great time together. He's so sweet, exceptionally mindful. You realize he stands by listening to me. Things that I say that I need. And he truly tries, so I imagine that is nevertheless you understand what they say, life continues. And she's prepared to embrace new undertakings. Yet in the new month of January 2023, Lori Harvey took a strong action by opening up to the world about her new fire damson Idris during her extreme 26th birthday festivity. The staggering model took to her Instagram story to share a progression of sincere birthday messages from her companions, including one from Idris himself. Soon thereafter, the paparazzi discovered them leaving the party, connected at the hip, affirming their maturing sentiment. In the meantime, unfortunate Michael B. Jordan is as yet nursing his wrecked heart and staying under the radar. Yet here's where things take a fascinating go. Rumors from far and wide suggest that Michael might have been at fault for genuinely undermining Lori Harvey, probably captivating in discussions with different ladies while they were together. As per an unknown source who spilled the tea to Dexamoy, it was an actual disloyalty, yet rather a profound association with different women. The source uncovered it was a genuine relationship, yet he's been conversing with different ladies, all through no actual duping, more like close to home tricking. They unveiled that Michael had a profound association with a lady residing abroad. They could talk and FaceTime day to day, totally stricken with one another, making fabulous arrangements for the future. Sadly, their enthusiastic association in the end flamed out, yet stand by. There's more. One more tip came in guaranteeing Michael slid into the DMs of a dear companion. Several months prior, it appears he was an incredible charmer, leaving a path of computerized breadcrumbs. And in the event that that is adequately not to keep people talking, a third source proposing that the connection among Michael and Lori was just a business plan. Presently, clutch your caps, since here's the scoop: none of these reports have been affirmed. As obvious as a matter of fact, Michael's dedicated fan base has revitalized behind him, resolutely guaranteeing that a man as running as him, bearing the lofty title of hottest man alive, could never at any point consider deceiving his life partner. As a matter of fact, they're persuaded that Lori may be the person who messed around and hurt him. And recollect, When we as a whole seen a grievous second, when Michael was gotten on camera noticeably mournful, while watching a ball game, fans accepted this as an obvious indicator that Michael was really crushed. Thank you and fan the shoot. Michael appeared to toss conceal when bits of gossip about Lori being associated with Damson Premium started to flow during a SNL execution, while presenting Drake's joint effort. With 21 Savage, Michael cleverly referred to the most engaging tune existing apart from everything else, stressing the verses, as though to recommend an association with his own circumstance. The expression "her misfortune" was especially featured, driving fans to reason that Michael was truth be told the person who had been unloaded by Lori. The Michael B. Jordan introduction to Drake's and 21 Savage's counterfeit SNL execution of No BS from Her Misfortune, Fine People. Introducing your melodic visitor for the night. Drake and 21 Savage playing out a melody off of perhaps of the most engaging collection ever, Her Misfortune. It's additionally difficult to disregard the way that she has been sincerely connected to a plenty of popular entertainers, rappers, vocalists, and competitors. A few cynics could contend that she is simply involving Michael B. Jordan as a way to acquire distinction and consideration. While we can't be sure of her expectations, one thing stays clear: this issue gives no indications of blurring away from plain sight presently. It is the right time to turn the focus on you. What is your take on this matter? Do you accept Lori was the person who started the separation and took part in unfaithfulness? Or do you think the tables have turned and Michael was the person who wandered? Share your experiences and suppositions in the comments.